Now it's time to take a look at what's making the French newspapers this Friday in our press review. And Nicholas Rushworth, our press reviewer, is here for that. Hello, Nicholas.
Hello, Lorna.
Right, so political scandal bubbling away right at the moment here in France, and it's hovering very dangerously close to President Sarkozy. So how are the papers covering that?
It is indeed, and it's the headline on the front page of Le Figaro. I can show it to you here. Affaire Karachi, l'Élysée dénonce une manipulation. And that translates as the Karachi scandal. It's actually being called Karachi Gate here. And the subheading, the Élysée condemns a political manipulation and also slander. Now, this story is hugely complex, and you could run spreadsheets on it with all the characters and details that are involved. But basically, two of Nicolas Sarkozy's associates, including his best man at his wedding, have been formally accused of handling bribes on arms contracts. Now, key events relate to the mid-90s and whether some of this money could possibly have ended up in the coffers of the presidential campaign of the former Prime Minister Edouard Balladur. Now, at the time Sarkozy was involved with that campaign, he was a spokesman, and he issued a communiqué yesterday saying, and this is how Le Figaro is reporting it, officially saying, I was not involved at all with the financial side of that campaign. I was the spokesman solely. So, of course, that's Le Figaro take on that.
So that's obviously the official line from the Élysée that Le Figaro is reporting, but what are the other papers saying about it?
Well, Le Parisien, the paper here, Aujourd'hui en France, is reporting with this little piece, Le curieux communiqué de l'Élysée, that this press statement by Sarkozy is unusual. It asks in the opening line there, is the presidency losing its nerve? It says the Élysée has been clumsy, because what Sarkozy has done, he has said that his name does not appear on any of the paperwork related to Karachi Gate, and of course, because he's not directly involved with the case, he has no access to the documents. So the paper is saying, how could he possibly know that his name is not on those documents? Le Monde Online is also reporting that, and it's saying that the magistrates involved with it are accusing the Élysée of having stolen the secrets. So, of course, that is just driving home this scandal. Of course, we've seen scandals come and go in France so much, especially this year, and will this be the one that hits hard?
We'll have to see now. Nicholas, two women have emerged as key players in that Karachi Gate scandal. Tell us more about that, because the papers are certainly keen on them.
It certainly makes it more colourful as scandal goes. And here we've got on the front page of François, we have Hélène de Yougoslavie, la princesse qui fait trembler Balladur et énerve l'Élysée. Now, that woman, Hélène de Yougoslavie, is a descendant of the last king of Italy and the wife of one of the Sarkozy associates placed under investigation. His name is Thierry Goubart. Now, Hélène de Yougoslavie is separated from Goubart, and she has told investigators that he accompanied an intermediary, Ziad Chakiedine, to Switzerland to pick up cash-stuffed suitcases in the period 1994 to 95. So hot stuff, and the scandal will roll.
OK, and we will keep following it here on France 24. Thank you very much indeed, Nicholas, for that look at this morning's French newspapers. Well, still to come here on